Good evening. I'm William Ferguson. This is Common. I've been having problems with my computer and the equipment and servers and such. So I've decided I'm just going to do this because I feel as though it's important enough to do. I'm William Ferguson. This is Common Sense. Sorry, I had my monitor computer with the volume on. Now, I want to do a series of live streams so that you people will know where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm not a stupid man. I am so sick and tired of listening to these Democrat people trying to pump the sunshine of climate change, global warming, whatever you want to call it, up into where the sun don't shine. They want to get rid of cows because they flatulate. They have gas. Well, gee, they're mammals. Should we get rid of all mammals? They want to get, well, Ocasio Cortez wants to get rid of airplanes, everything that burns fossil fuels. So, let's start with something simple. Okay? This represents time. Okay? Time, it moves constantly, consistently, at the same rate of speed, every moment, every day. Well, what is so special about time? We have it, but what is with time? What comes with time? Energy. There is energy with time. If you have a seed and you bury it, eventually that seed will change. A root will begin to grow. And from that root, the other end of the seed will sprout. And a plant will break the surface of the earth and begin to grow. And the crazy thing about it is the molecular structure of the plant is completely different from the seed. And as the plant grows, it needs energy. It takes energy from the sun. Now, time has energy with it. Time is not energy. There is energy that moves time. And there has to be a purveyor of time, one that keeps time moving at exactly the same rate, or else it would just go crazy. Fast, slow, stop, go. But it doesn't. It moves at a specific rate of speed. Time. Time is a law. The laws of time. Age. We talked about the seed and its beginning. It grows. But then it grows old. It withers and dies. Was it because time ran out of energy? No. It's because the atoms and the molecules, the elements, break down in time. They can only go so far. They can only multiply so many times until the energy starts to run out, just like in a human being. At the point of conception is life. And yes, it is. If you take that seed we talked about, put it on a wet paper towel and in your on a windowsill, it will sprout root. If you take it away and discard it, it will die because it needs the energy from the water and from the sun in order to grow. And it's amazing. The infant in a woman's womb, in time it grows. But at the point of conception, it has to have the fluid around it. If you remove it from that fluid, it dies. Get it? Time is a wonderful thing. We have, give or take, 80 years of time to grow, to learn, to love, to do the things that we want to do the things that we need to do in time. And as we grow old, of course, the atoms and molecules have used up their energy in reproduction, in keeping us alive. And so, in the end, we will die. Also, in time, God has given us the opportunity to make decisions. Some decisions are life altering, life changing. They bring life. Some take life, they kill. I don't care who you are. Killing is killing. And you may not believe that life begins at conception, but it does. If you remove life from time, it dies. Human life, plant life, fish life, any life, except spiritual life. It lives on. God gave us that. But everything physical on this earth, it will die. If it's living, it will die because of time. As we march through time, we can change things. We can't jump forward in time because time is not there. Time keeps moving forward. So we can't go back in time because, again, time is not there. Nothing on this earth exists until it exists. Or in other words, you can't step a half a second forward or backward in time. This is time. And the energy in time is part of what is keeping you alive. The food that you eat is part of what keeps you alive. The air you breathe, the water you drink. It all contributes to keeping you alive. But why? Why would there be time? Where did it come from? Okay, a big bang didn't happen and time started. No, it didn't. Just like a big bang didn't happen and the world ended up exactly at the correct position in its orbit away from the sun to sustain life. You can't mess with time. It's a law. And guess who makes laws? God. There are the laws of time, the laws of gravity, the laws of life. Law of life says your heart must beat in order for the human being or any other mammal to live. You must breathe air. That's a law. Man makes rules. In time, God has has also made this world self-cleaning. Sorry. And in it being self-cleaning, there are many carbon particles that go into the air. And these particles, some say, are causing climate change. Okay, I could buy that if they could prove to me that those particles stay in the air. Because I could prove they don't. After it rains, go look at your car. Do you see little brown circles all over it? Dirt? It didn't come off the ground because the rain falls down, not up. And in falling down, the rain, water, absorbs things. So it absorbs these particles on the way down, cleaning the air of carbon particles, dust, dirt, whatever is in the air. Climate change, global warming, whatever, it's not happening. Time is here to ensure that mankind will live. Yes, we do have a responsibility to the earth. Over time, it's going to die. Even the earth will die. It's written down in the Bible. It's going to die. All mankind will be extinct, but not at his own hand. God's going to destroy it. So you have time to turn away from the evil that you've been doing. Find God. Ask. Ask for forgiveness. You don't have to beg, grovel. Ask. Seek Jesus. He's cool. He really is. He is. He'll come talk to you every once in a while when you stop and listen. And so it's mostly on you. You have the responsibility. But he's not in time. He's outside of time. You see, this being the example of time, which it really isn't a very good example, time is this blue. There's nothing on this side, nothing on this side. This is time. Outside of time is eternity. No time. God is eternal. God takes care of us from eternity as we live through time. And so God has made time for man so that we can be born. Actually, we can be conceived, grow, be born, grow, learn, live, and have the opportunity in our lives to change, to live by good, not of evil. So you see, you can't mess with time, but you can make decisions. You can decide, I want to live for good. And the thing is, those of us that do believe, we get to be in heaven with God the Creator, Jesus his Son, and all the rest that went before us outside of time and live forever there. And there, not only is there not time, There's no hatred, no violence, no illness, no death. But if you don't accept Jesus as your Savior, have you ever hurt yourself so bad that you grind your teeth so hard it felt like you were going to bust your teeth? But then that didn't work, and so you screamed as loud as you could, hoping that would help to ease the pain. But that didn't work, so you go back to grinding your teeth. That's hell. That's pain. I'm going to live in love here on this earth in time and outside of this time where God is. And believe me, time is narrow. Eternity, it's eternal. There is no end, no beginning. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm going to do it on the earth and all that God has provided for man here on this earth. Because there are too many people that don't understand. The earth was created and it's being recreated every moment that time passes because it doesn't exist until it exists in time. Then it doesn't exist. That's all I have for now. I thank you for watching. Please pray for the president and the leadership of this country, the military, police, first responders, and such. And remember, you do have a choice. I'm William Ferguson, and this is Common Sense.